Infantry Rush is a great skill. And so I figured I'd go ahead and share some of my thoughts with you on how to use it within teams that I've been thinking about. But it's actually a little bit dreary out today, so let's wake up the day with a quick cup of coffee, huh? It's hot. Why didn't you warn me? Ever since Lynn's new refinement came out, I've been wanting to use it. I haven't spent the due on it yet. Just because I'm nervous. It's not necessarily something you want to bring into Arena. You don't want to bring in a gaggle of mages to Arena. It'll work very well, but it's not going to score very high, and that's what I'm concerned about. But I think with this skill, I might just reconsider, because one thing that makes a mage pop is having a huge spike of damage. Another thing that also helps out their Arena score is Aether. So you can usually only put Heavy Blade on one person, but now take a look at this build here for Lynn. If you go ahead and give her that in her C slot, you could go ahead and give her the Heavy Blade seal. With her refinement, she's giving all of her friends +6 attack. She's giving herself that wonderful boost, so she's going to double usually. If you give her Wings of Mercy, she could just teleport right next to somebody and then pop and deal some damage, or she could go over that way and help give some support for the turn after in case somebody's really weak and you need them to do double duty. I think it's a really cool combination, and some obvious people to put in here would be Summer Elise, which hopefully will be coming back soon as of recording, and Bride Tharja, which is now gone as of recording. If that's a little bit too much of a tease, the next people I would probably consider would be, you could use, but I would actually recommend Rajat, and a good common unit to get is Lilina. She has a wonderful upgrade on her tome as well. She could get that really high attack. She usually doesn't even need to have any help getting more strength, but the fact that she doesn't have to waste a slot on Heavy Blade for her seal now, or an A slot, it just helps out a lot. Looking for a team that has maximum effect, you could probably go ahead and for your 4th slot use Lloyd. He's going to get a buff off of all those mages that are standing around there. He is actually very capable. He could tank a magic hit. He's fast enough to be able to do that. And he will have a wonderful initiation on anybody who's fresh, which happens a lot in Arena, and oftentimes you need him to kill somebody quickly in all these PvE and Grand Hero battle maps, so look into that. So there are some other really good options out there as far as people that want to receive this benefit, and one of them would be player phase dragons. Specifically, the new refine for Tiki really wants to see this. This is an example right here of a build that you could run, and we would love to have Heavy Blade, because that way it's going to charge up its Aether and it can go ahead and initiate. And even on Retaliation, it doesn't have Steady Breath. It doesn't have anything that's going to accelerate its ability to charge up, so this way you could just go ahead and give it to her very easily, and so that way actually having player phase dragons is a lot more viable. Another option that you can go with is somebody who could really defend super well and go ahead and abuse the things like Pavase and stuff like that. And wait, where's Soleil? Soleil's not here. Get it? Did I go too far for the pun? Well, I'm not putting her picture in. Regardless, if you do something like this with Shield Pulse, you could go ahead and get a lot of very good defense with this, and it's funny how well something like this performs. All of these I evaluated using the DPT, and everything just works out so well for you. There's of course other heroes that would just love to be able to have that extra acceleration so that they could just recharge something like Pavase every time, and then they get more defense because you're using their seal for something other than Heavy Blade. Not to mention you probably already have somebody in mind with Heavy Blade. You don't want to just give it out all willy-nilly. Well, this way now you can, and it just costs you 1 C slot. How awesome is that? So tell me what you want to do with your Infantry Rush down in the comments, so do me a favor. If you like your Fire Emblem information hot and fresh like Grandma's cookies, hit that subscribe button. My name is Deltran. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all of you. And until next time, take it easy.